Alright, today we are doing quadratic functions solving linear dash quadratic systems from a graph. So it says when given a linear equation and a quadratic equation, the solutions are where the two intersect on a graph. Pretty simple stuff. Here are the possible solution situations. So we see the first one, no solution because they don't touch, they don't intersect at all. Then we see one solution where it intersects at one point, and then we see the two solution graph where it intersects twice. It's that simple. So for this one, we definitely need a calculator. You can still use decimals if that's what you have, or if you have the calculator software, you use the calculator software. But it's pretty simple. So step one, go to the scratch pad graph, hit delete to delete anything there. Then instead of 6 relation, we know it's different. We're going to do menu 3, 2. In that menu 3, 2, I'm going to do it as well. Menu 3, 2 to have relation pop up. We did this before a couple units ago. Okay. Menu 3, 2. Then type in the first equation. We just did this for inequalities. All right, type in the first equation, arrow down, type in the second equation, press enter. We should know how to do that. Now, this is different. To find the intersection, we hit menu 6, which is called analyze graph, and then 4, which is the intersection. And when we do that, to set the lower bound, we're going to use the mouse and move it over to the and place the dotted line, and place the dotted line to the left of the intersection. So basically just include the whole graph. I like to do it. So if this, let me draw an example. So if this was my graph, boom, and then I had boom here, I would set the lower bound, make a dotted line here. That's the lower bound, lower. All right. Then we press enter. Then to set the upper bound, you use the mouse and place it to the right of the intersection, or once again, just to the right. Basically, you're setting the boundaries. That's why it's called bound. You're setting the boundaries on where they should analyze the graph and find the intersections. Once you do that, the intersection points will pop up and you have your answers. That's it. So a couple of them might not have an intersection, a couple of them might have one, and a couple of them might have two. So as long as you follow these steps, you'll do it correct. So just make sure you set the lower bound correct and the upper bound correct. So if we were to do this one, I want y'all to plug this in correctly. I'm going to do it as well. Menu 3, 2. So I hit menu 3, 2, relation 1. Now I go y equals negative 10x squared plus 4. Hit the down arrow. A parabola should have popped up. All right. Then we got 20x plus y equals 14. And then that's my second equation. I make sure it's in correctly. I hit enter. And now I have my two systems of equations. All right. Now I go to the next step. To find the intersection, I got to press menu 6, which is analyze graph, and then 4, which is intersection. I'm on the lower bound. I make sure the whole graph is included. All right, you can't ever go too far. All right, I'd rather have you include the whole graph and accidentally go a little bit too far so you can get your intersection. So lower bound, I hit the OK button or the enter button. Then I scroll over to get the upper bound. Make sure you include the entire graph. I hit OK, and then right away an intersection should have popped up. And if you did this correctly, our intersection is 1, comma, negative 6. And we're done. That's it. All right? It's that simple. You need a calculator for this one. All right? Try the third one. Try this one by yourself. All right? And then complete the worksheet. The worksheet looks like, sorry, let me erase all this. The next couple days will be easy. We're going to complete riddles. Tomorrow is the same thing. It's the same, it'll be the same video, so I won't post a new video. If you need help, just rewatch this video. Again, you need the calculator, but this is the first riddle worksheet we're doing, and then tomorrow we're doing another riddle worksheet, and that's it. So make sure you complete, it's called Riddle Linear Quadratic Systems B, and the question, the riddle is, why was the parabola filling down today? So do what I just did in the calculator, get these 20 answers, get the letters for each, and then complete the riddle, upload it. All right? Let me know if you have any questions.